Okay, so I'm going to start on this tumbler now. This one's actually for my son. He informed me I was making it for him for Christmas. I informed him I was already done with him for Christmas, but, you know, I'm gonna make it anyways. So, I would normally cut an end off and line these up, but the clear is always harder for me. So I think what I want to do is actually pull it through the center and start there. I think that'll work better for me. That way I'm working center out and perhaps I'll have less wrinkles. He wanted an album cover, clearly. So that is what he is getting. But again, no other direction. So just kind of winging it over here. And it's not a full wrap, so if it's not completely straight, it's not going to be that big a deal. And I'm just going to alcohol ink the void spots. This is a Blue Glow sub from Stainless Depot. It's a hog. It still has the hog writing on the bottom. I clear coated it with semi-gloss spray paint, so the glow will still show through. I didn't sand any of the glow off, but the epoxy should stick. So that was my goal anyways. My Cricut is over there cutting an extremely intricate image. So I think my finger was a little dirty because I had greased all of my handles the other day. So I do have a little bit of a print there. So I'm going to try and get it so like the tree will cover that spot. So I'm just going to literally eyeball it and slap it on. This is the Koala printable vinyl in matte clear. Or not matte clear, just glossy clear. Jesus. I printed it on my Epson 2803 EcoTank. I did notice last night that that printer on Amazon is actually marked at $1.99 now. If you're looking to make the jump, that's a pretty good deal. I think it actually makes it slightly cheaper than the two I bought at Walmart, because that is the printer I have two of, one for sub and one for regular printing. And I will say my black ink is showing about half full right now, but that is my original bottles of ink that came with the printer back in what, March or April. So I am super impressed. I mean, I don't know that I'll make the full year on one fill, but my old printer, cartridge printer, I was getting like maybe 19 full prints like this out of before at least one of the colors was running out. So making the switch to EcoTank was the best thing I've ever done, and I very much wish I had done it sooner. It's actually paid for itself in the amount I've saved on ink, plus the fact I bought the same one to convert to sub means I already have a full supply of ink to refill it from, and my mom bought the same one to convert to sub, so she gave me her ink, so I have like another 2 years of ink on hand already. A lot of people say with the EcoTank that they have issues with it drying out or leaving lines or streaks or whatever. Two things. Using the right print settings definitely helps. A slower print is better for a more detailed image, and also keeping your print heads clean. I basically, as a rule, if I haven't printed on it in 24 hours, I will run a head cleaning before I use it again, every single time. And unless I forget and print something on fast mode, I have not had an issue yet. So that's my 2 cents on that. Even fresh out of the box, I recommend a head cleaning. And then, like I said, make sure it's not like high speed printing, because that will make it, you know, like a draft print. I've got to go switch my Cricut, and then we are going to ink around this to fill in. But I think this is going to look awesome. I thought about putting some kind of text down here, like shine down again, but it's so close to meeting up that I really don't see a point in bothering. Okay. So this is just a little piece of that backer paper. So it's, just gonna throw on a pair of gloves too, because ink. I do have a dinner to go to tonight, and I don't want to be disgusting. But I like to use this to put my ink on if I'm gonna be picking it up and blotting it. So I mostly just want to use the Ranger Monsoon. That's kind of my goal here. I know it looks dark if I just pour it out, but once I pick it up on a sponge and start applying it, you'll see why I picked this color. And I may, and I'm probably going to, I may go isolate like this, or I'm gonna find something and cut it in a circle big enough to cover that hog before I move on. I did leave a slight clear border, hoping that that would make me stop, but this is gonna blend in so well that it's really not gonna matter. Oop. They just ran together. Alright, I decided to keep this just really simple, and I cut a 2-inch circle from the actual album cover itself, just for simplicity's sake. So I'm just going to layer that on, and because this has a dip in it, it's not going to be like 100% perfect, but it covers up that text that I don't want showing. So, well, there we go. I will get this over and get some epoxy on it. Okay, so I'm ready to get epoxy on this one. So I will get this torched. I will let it dry, and it'll get one more clear coat at least. But I will try and come back on and see if I can catch a glow for you. I'll try and remember. But that is it otherwise. Yes, there's bubbles because it needs to be torched out, but I'm going to let it spin for a few minutes before I torch it. And there's the little piece on the bottom in the ink. So that is it. And if I can get the glow, I will insert the glow after this. Otherwise, that is it. And thank you for watching.